Hey guys, good morning. This is Tim's Electronics Lab and welcome back to another mailbag video. I think this won't be the usual mailbag video. I think this will only be in the review of the soldering station that's in the mailbag. So let's get started. Before I get started, I apologize for my voice. Hay fever has got me very much, so yeah, sorry about that. Let's get started. So, now I've ordered multiple things in the same order. So there could be only a soldering station in here, but there could be some more parts in here as well. So let's check it out. No, there are some more parts. Yes, there you go. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Alright, so I need to figure out what is what. Soldering tips, soldering station. This is the soldering station, I think. And this is an audio amplifier. Yes. Audio amplifier. Soldering station. Tips. Not sure what this is, and solar panel. So let's begin with this one, because I'm curious what's inside. This is the laptop mount. It's useful for putting your laptop inside it. So yeah, that's all. Screws at the bottom for adjusting the width. Nothing more, nothing less. Next up we've got the solar panel. I was looking for a way to power my IoT devices outside, so I bought the solar panel. Now this one, oh shit, I just laid that away. And we need to break the metal, how do you call that? In Dutch it's called een nietje. Oh, there you go. I'll just put a new one in then. So we've got some soldering tips. They include a heating element. Well, it's a resistive heating element. So we've got 4 to be precise. Lead-free soldering tip. So that's a nice addition. So let's put them back. And now the soldering station itself. There you go. So this is the soldering iron. I'm not sure what this is. Cable. Feels a little soft, so I suggest you replace it with your own cable. A sponge, very useful, and another soldering tip. So we've got 5 soldering tips in total now, and that's good. So let me first start with the iron itself. There you go. So this is an iron with a quick connect, well, quick, with a connector and a screw. That's very handy. And you put the soldering tip in here and screw it down. Let me take a look at what's inside. Oh, just a little PCB with some contacts. That's nicely designed. If your heating element is dead, it will be in the solder tip, not in the soldering iron. So that's a nice design. Alright, so put it back in here. Now what this? Ah, this is flux. This is flux. Oh, that's nice. I think it's some kind of flux with soldering tip cleaner inside it, so that's good. That's good. And now the base, if you will. So let's unwrap that. Oh, it's vacuum sealed. No, it isn't. It isn't. I'm hearing all kinds of different noises. Something is loose in here, and I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad sign. So, nice interface with oh, that knob is not like Faber resistor type, but more like an it is actually so it's nice, this knob. It's a rotary encoder, not your average potentiometer. So yeah, let's take this apart because it's making some weird noises. Let me grab my screwdriver. That's a little too big. Smaller one. Star pattern. Not sure why I'm doing this, but hey. Always good to use a star pattern whenever you can, because it will minimize the warping of one side of the device, PCB, anything you're trying to screw in. And there are 4 screws at the front as well. Let me check if what's... Oh, the power supply tie wraps broke apart. I need to dismantle the whole thing. So let's unscrew these 4 screws as well. Oh, like that. Now turn it on its top and take off the cover. So now a friend of mine said that this will be a old Mac power supply, and by the looks of it he is reasonably right, because this doesn't look like an old Chinese, well, not old, like Chinese power supply. However, there is something that I can't figure out. It could be a grounding symbol, but not sure. The tie wrap solution is a little hunky chunky. Tie wraps are fine, but use them correctly and properly. So I'm going to remove this. The whole gunk comes with it. And I'm going to use my own tie wraps. Excuse me. Because this isn't very safe to use in this way. So, however, I do need to take a picture. So, since I can't find my own tie wraps, I suppose we do it with hot snot. In the meantime, while the glue gun is heating up, let's check the safety of the device, because that's also rather important. That's going to be an issue. Well, there is a screw right here. This isn't grounded. That's a bit unusual. Let me remove this one and see if I can reach in there. No, I can't. The connector isn't grounded. And that's unusual, because there are five connector plugs inside the connector. Let me check if the heating elements are grounded. Mains grounded? No, no. That's rather strange. Let me check it. Yeah, that's connected. Nothing strange here. Oh, those aren't connected as well. These aren't connected at all. Let's find a common ground point. I think this is a grounding point. No, it isn't. Live neutral. Let me check this one. No, it's not grounded. Not everything is grounded. And that's, well, not the way I would do it, that's for sure. Yeah, I've got to connect the correct one. No, the heating elements aren't grounded and the connector isn't grounded. So that's a bit strange. But hey, if it works. So I don't think the gun has heated up. This is just the pre-flow, the glue pre-flow. So I think the gun is heated up. Let's glue it in place. Like that. So now let's wait for the glue to get hard. Now what's interesting is that the main switch is only connected to one wire instead of two. So there will be one wire always connected to the mains, and that's not how I would do it. I would connect both wires to the switch and switch both wires on and off when switching the switch. No, I don't think it will move if I can lift it right now, and the glue hasn't even settled fully. This is going to be alright. Make sure that I don't screw inside the wires, because that will ruin everyone's day. And then screw the cover back on. Alright, so I secured the power supply, and as you can see, it's not moving anymore. So let's actually, I'm going to grab the soldering iron stand from my own soldering station to hold the iron, of course. Now I need to wetten the sponge a bit. Like that. And what I'm trying to plug in the connector, but that's barely going. Actually, that is not going. What the fuck? This is the only way to plug it in. No, that's not working. Let me check if this one works. This one works. I'm going to connect it to my... Alright, that's nice. A little beep and heats up. No, it's not heating up because there's no iron connected. So let's turn it off. And let's unbox the iron. I've got a good test for it in mind. I just bought a solar panel, and there are no wires connected to it. So I suggest we connect a few wires to it. That should be a good test, right? So now connect the element that came with the soldering station. Like, I need to unscrew this first, of course. Insert this one. That goes down all the way. Alright, like that. And let's turn it on and set it at, let's say, 420. So damn, that's heating up rather quick. You can't see it, but it's already at 230. There's a... oh, never mind. I was about to say there's a scratch on the solar panel. But there wasn't. Now I don't know if these strange figures on the solar panel are normal, but... So let me grab some wires. I've got a PC cable over here. So let's cut that one to the longest possible length. Put it aside, and I only need 2 wires. So cut the power wrap. That's one. The other one I can slide. Oh no, I can't. Got this one as well. And finally this one. Now I need 2 wires. Like that. They're not the thickest wires, but they're thick enough. Take off the isolation material. This one isn't how I like. Like that. And let me check. Twist them. Now the iron is hopping between 4.8 and 422, but not exactly at 420, as I said it should go to. Now I'm actually looking for my solder. Oh, yes. But I think it has heated up. Yeah, smoke's coming off. So that has heated up. Now let me solder this one. Now there's something with the iron. It's not soldering properly, and it's turning colors. Let me get the brush, and let's wait for the wire to heat. Like that. yeah, it gets hot, but it has some troubles, I think, with putting heat on the element that is touching it. The LED is very useful on the soldering station, base station as well. It just says LED. I think that's the temperature when the element is getting power, but I'm not sure. So wires, and let's connect it to the positive and the negative terminals of the solar panel. Let's put some solder on there first. Now there is some aluminium strip still left from the factory. Now I'm going to cut them because they're a little too long for the soldering pads on the solar panel. So let's actually zoom in and see how it handles this this thing. So it's doing okay, maybe because the temperature isn't high enough. It can only go to 435. Oh, it's heating up right now. That's slow. So the last part of heating up is rather slow. But I think we're here. Now melt this one first. I'm going to get my tweezers out before the plastic starts melting on me. Now, it's a little, you know, it has some troubles actually. Oh, there you go. It's not the nicest solder joint. Oh, that's hot. You know, not everything has molten completely. Also on this cable. And of course the wire comes loose. We are trying to correct it. And the soldering tips get dirty really quickly. Now, I'm not a big fan of this tip at all, also on my own soldering station. I don't find it very good because of the strange shape. Ah, shit. But it has kind of soldered the wires, so that's reasonably well. But yeah, not sure. It's just a solder panel. So I think it's okay, but it hasn't got the power to really output all the heat and to stay there, because the temperature of the thing is dropping while you're touching the wire because of the way the solder flows. You can see that. So it's okay. For the price, it was about $30, 40 euros. It's okay. Not really good, not really bad. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment down below. You can also share this video with your friends if you think they will like it too. See you next time.